Close your ears. Shut your eyes. What you're about to see may just rob you into insanity. Continue if you dare, but don't say I didn't warn you.
What was that?
Hello, fellow members of the Coyote Pack. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new horror film, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Now, this horror movie is produced by Guillermo del Toro, and that leads me to its first strength, the monsters. Guillermo is known for great monsters, and he is especially known for use of practical effects, which I absolutely love. I much prefer practical effects over CGI any day. Because the problem with CGI is, they're fake. They're not tangible. Seeing a monster, like a person dressed up as a monster, but looks good and looks scary and stuff like that. Now, you see that, and you think, okay, your brain thinks that's real in that movie right there. That's real. That's not CGI. That's not fake. So when you see the monsters in this movie that are practical, they come off as creepy and real.
Man, this was one heck of a day.
I have to admit it, I'm tired.
Did I ever tell you that I'm afraid of sharks, apes, wings, and tentacles?
No, but why are you bringing that up now?
No reason. Good night.
Man, what a terrible dream. Who's there? Pugsley, is that you? Stop messing around, man. Can't you see I'm trying to get some sleep? What was that? Am I sleeping still? Is this like that one movie where a dream was inside a dream was inside another dream? This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
That's why I love practical effects, and this movie utilizes them really well. There's only one monster in this movie that is CGI, but the CGI looks really good, especially compared to the budget of the movie. They did a good job. And I think it was a mix of practical and CGI anyway, because sometimes you could tell it was CGI, but there was no other way around it. And then sometimes there was some practical use, I believe. So overall, the monsters are the top best part of the movie, but that also leads me to a negative of this movie. So the main characters find this book that they read, and the monsters and the stories in the book, a new story starts writing itself. And that one of their friends, well, first it's the bully, who, stereotypical bully kid, mean guy, the stereotypical teen drama bully guy in a teen horror movie like this. What do you expect is what you're getting. There's not like a whole depth to this character. I would say it's pretty one-dimensional. If you've seen the trailers, there's this scarecrow monster that he hits with a bat, and kind of angers, and when he comes to life, there's something gonna happen with that scarecrow and him. I'm not gonna say what, but that leads me to my negative with the monsters and with the horror part of this movie. It's not a scary movie. I would say this movie is more in the vein of like Goosebumps, but a little darker, a little edgier Goosebumps and more like, you know, like those movies you would watch when you were younger and kind of creeped out, like that one witch movie where the kid becomes a rat that I can't think of right now. The monsters, when they start, they're creepy and, you know, like the chasing the people, their victims, stuff like that. But the payoff of each one kind of lands with a thud and is kind of anticlimactic each time. See, in my opinion, a way to make a horror movie scary is not just to have a creepy imagery, but have that creepy imagery, a creepy clown like an It or some monsters like this one, have them do something that is also scary. Not just have them be scary, but have them do something that is also scary. I know this movie was PG-13, but I've seen a lot scarier PG-13 movies even than this one. If this one was trying to be scary, it did not do that successfully. That being said, it is an entertaining, fun, popcorn Halloween-like flick. I'm really surprised that it came on in this month, because I honestly think it would do well in October, because sometimes people want to get a little spooked out, but not to the level of like It or, you know, The Shining or something like that where it messes with your head and scares you. This one is just kind of like a fun time with your friends. Gather around your friends, sit around in the movie theater, go see it when it's out or when it's out on DVD. One of those where you binge watch a bunch of the horror movies. I would put it up with, like, you know, like I said, Goosebumps. I thought all the main characters were really good. The main cast was good. No one too bad. None of them really stood out, like, but the ensemble cast was overall pretty solid. They did their parts well, and I appreciate having people who aren't like famous yet give them a chance because of the anticlimactic sequences of the monsters themselves, and because it wasn't scary. Because after the third monster, you realize, okay, they are not going to show anything pretty scary. They're keeping it pretty calm. It feels baby-proofed, even for a PG-13 movie. It feels like a lesser, like even close to PG, in my opinion. And so that's why I give this movie a C+, because I was entertained, but I wish there was more. I wish they had a little bit more edge. Because honestly, Goosebumps had a little bit more edge when it came to the doll. When it came to the other monsters, nowhere near as creepy as the monsters in this, sure. But at least they were trying to push a little bit. This movie felt like it was absolutely afraid of pushing against the grain, pushing against the wall, and trying to be creepy, trying to scare the audience even a little bit. Because here's the thing, I believe that it's okay to scare kids every once in a while because it teaches them that there's scary things in the world, because it's not all, perfect. It's not all perfect. That is why I give this movie a C+.
Who's there? I know karate. It can't be. No, don't eat me.
What the heck is going on?
What are those things?
I have no idea.
What do you want from us?
This is for the Child's Play review.
No!